nom 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 nom. Ah, boink. Oi.
So, hello everyone. My name is Paulina. I'm a knitaholic and you're on my channel Tikva Hobbies about knitting and crocheting mostly. Well, so far it's been about knitting and crocheting. If I start talking about video games, this is what I really might start doing. I'm trying to explain why I haven't been here for a while. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3. If you're a gamer, you know what I mean, and it takes quite a lot of time, and it took all my attention. It has been taking all my attention lately. Quite a great game. It's epic. But the thing is, here is Ginny and Gale, my friends, and I'm talking about crocheting and knitting today. Again, luckily and thankfully. I'm so glad I'm finally here. I haven't been shooting for a while. Yeah, my goodness. It's definitely been a while. So, what's going to be in this podcast episode? I'll show you what I've done and what I've made since our previous episode, a bit of my plans, and brag some finished projects and projects to be. So let's get started and not waste any time. First of all, I want to show that my husband helped me to put buttons on my bomber jacket. So here are these little ones, gray, dark gray buttons. They're really tiny. Actually, originally I wanted to put one less. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons. Originally I wanted to put 7, but it seemed not enough because they're rather small for this band, and I just needed more of them to make it look more harmonical. Oh, is there such a word? Harmonic or harmonical? My goodness, I need to Google. So here's what it looks like. One side, the other side, and I've been wearing it lately. It's pretty warm, and I can't wear it at home at the moment. You see, I'm wearing a viscose hoodie because it's still pretty warm. And if I were wearing it right now, I would be sweating, definitely, because it's lamb's wool plus a bit of silk. A little bit oversized for me. The only thing I'm not quite happy with, but it's just natural, when you wear a backpack with it, it gets felted. So I don't do it anymore. I just used this little machine to remove all the peeling, all the parts of wool which are out of order, and I wear it only when I have a handbag, not a backpack. No way. I'm not going to ruin this beautiful thing. So, finished project, finished work, finally with the buttons. Applause. So, you remember I showed a backpack in the previous episode, the first one, which I was so proud of. I've been wearing it, yeah. And I found that this clip, the way it opens, this lock, it's not the most convenient one. Why? It's rather large, and I tried to put it in place rather firmly, but still, you see, it moves a little bit. And the mechanism of the lock itself, it's just not my thing, probably. It's so annoying when you need to do it quickly to close the backpack. Well, it's rather easy, but if you do it with 2 hands, if you need to, I don't know, if you're holding your phone or some bag with groceries, whatever, you've got only 1 hand to do it, and you can't do it quickly this way. It's impossible. So, and I started finding fault with its shape because it's a little bit stocky. Could I say it's stocky about a backpack? It's just not tall enough to make the proportions the way I wanted them to be. Yeah. Still, I love the color combos, and it's my favorite and the first one, and I wear it. But in the summer, I've taken to wearing the second one which I've made. So I'm going to show it to you. Here it is. My second and most favorite backpack at the moment. It's got a slightly smaller bottom. So this one is 10 centimeters by 20, as I remember. The previous one was 23 by 13. So it's a little bit smaller, and the bottom is not, you see, it's not, here there is some kind of cupboard inside, like it's stuck to the leather, and the bottom is firm, which I love. Here the leather parts which I bought didn't have this cupboard inside, which first sort of made me worried. So, but as I'm wearing it, it's still fine. It's still fine, even if it is a little bit like this. The shape goes a little bit down. It's still fine because I don't put too much in it. It's not for going to the shops, yeah, to buy some food and stuff like that. No, no way. It's just like a handbag. It fits everything you need to put there. Let me show you the inside. I'll add some photos later. Right now I'll just show how it's done. So you start from the bottom, crochet it up to the top. Then all the details are done. Yes, I sew in the top part, then make this lovely cord, yeah, insert it. There are no special holes for it. I just put between the stitches, and it's enough. The space is enough for that. Metal parts, so this detail, it closes, look, one hand. That made me so happy, and I'm much more happier with the shape of it. It's slightly taller, although it's a little bit smaller in size. It still fits, I'm sorry, everything you need to fit in here. So you can put a little tablet or an e-reader in my case, a bottle of water, not a large one, like 0.3 or half a liter bottle of water. What else? A wallet, of course, if you need it. Everything, literally everything you need to put into a woman's handbag. And the final thing, which I was originally so afraid to sew the lining with the first backpack. Here I got way more confident, and it took less time. Take a look at this. It's beige. Also has this paisley motif. I'm not sure camera focuses, so I'm not sure you see it, but I hope now my face at least is in focus. I do hope. There is a pocket for documents, like to put a passport, driving license if you have it, and so on. Just some documents maybe, or whatever you want to put there. And two little ones, one for the keys, at least I put my keys there, and in the other one I put my lipstick. Plus enough size for everything else. Like I said, a bottle of water, a wallet, a tablet, a book, a small book if you are reading something, why not? So I'm so happy with it. I've been wearing it the whole summer, at least since I finished it. I've been making some noises with it. I'm sorry if it was annoying. So this one is heavily worn, but it still looks as good as new. Leather starts getting a little bit darker, which is natural. Our fingers have this natural oil which changes the texture of leather. It's just unavoidable. So this one is mine. My mom, when she saw it, she said that she really wanted such a backpack, and she wanted me to make one for her, which I've just finished. Let me show this one. It's my third at the moment, third backpack at the moment. It's the same size as my second. The same size. The leather is slightly thicker here, and I like it. Although it's hard for the photos, it's hard to make it stay put and make nice lines. Although I know it's made in straight lines, everything is okay with it, but when you take photos, it sometimes doesn't look the way it's supposed to. The size is the same. The gradient is slightly different. Although if you look, they start in 2 or even 3. Oh yeah, the first 3 colors. The first 3 colors are totally the same. But then they differ. This one goes into turquoise and bluish gray. And here it finishes with this creamy color, which matches the leather details. My mom wanted a more neutral gradient for her to wear it in the summer. She doesn't, well, she could wear something bright, but bright not in a way like neon pink or green. She loves green, darker green colors, probably brown, dark blue, stuff like that. Oh, burgundy. Burgundy would be great for her. But for the summer, she wanted something neutral, pastel, and we chose this gradient. It looks like these tiny cakes, macaroons. Yeah, if I'm right. How do I say that their name in English? So looks exactly like the shades of those little cakes. Pastries, yeah. Nothing special about it actually. The same leather parts, even the same lining. I bought a little bit more of the same fabric because I just like it. It's not very shiny. It's easy to work with, and as I'm an inexperienced sewer, that was one of the criteria. Here it is inside. So the bottom part, well, I don't know what else to show here, apart from the fact that I just need to say that I'm going to give it to her tonight. So that's part of why I'm making this video today. So I could give it away, and I wanted to show it in person, not just photos. I'll add some photos probably as well at the end of the video. But here is the backpack. The third one. Well, Gala, please move. Oh, look how well she matches with it. Lovely, lovely duo. So it's my third backpack. Let me put it nicely. I'm giving it away to her tonight. And that's not all. You see, my backpack craze is going on. But yeah, I want to brag. Let's finish with the backpack. So I want to brag. Here's another part. There was let's remove this part because it's clicking and making this metal noise, which is really annoying. There were discounts on the marketplace where I buy these parts, and I bought black leather parts which have this alligator markings on it. Yeah, it looks like alligator skin. Of course it's not. It is natural skin. I apologize to those who prefer to use artificial skin, but well, that's what these parts are made of. just as it is. I'm not a vegetarian, so I do care about the nature, but not in this way. Well, I'm talking about something not connected with the topic, yeah? Okay, I digress. So, the black part. And I envisioned something dark, a darker gradient, and I found exactly what I wanted. Look at this. Look at this, from black through black burgundy, into bright red at the top. Isn't it marvelous? Isn't it gorgeous? It's gonna be my favorite backpack. And originally I want to sell it, probably to one of my friends, but I don't know. If it turns out as good as it looks right now, I might leave it to myself. I'll see. I'll see what I do about it. But anyway, when I've finished with it, I'll take some pictures or videos and show it to you beforehand, before I give it away. The bottom part also has this print. The only problem I see here is that the leather is it's slightly thinner. At least it's thinner than this beige, thinner than the gray, and probably a little bit thinner than mine, this brown caramel color. But it should still be fine. It will make it probably even more exquisite. Let's hope. But the gradient, I've been hunting for it. It was out of stock when I set my eye on it, but I marked it and waited for it to be in stock again. And the moment I saw it, I ordered it. 2 skeins, yes, the second one is in the other room, but you don't need it here. It's just the same as this one that I'm holding. The colors, my goodness. And I still don't know which lining is good with it. Shall I take a black one, a red one, a mix, black, plain one color, or maybe some details? I don't know. I don't know. I need to finish the backpack and then it will be easier for me to decide. My treasure. My treasure and my precious, like Gollum used to say. So, those were my backpacks. Now to my plans. So, of course, this backpack is one of my priorities because my heart is into it. I want to finish it. Another thing that I started but hasn't had much progress with is a mohair sweater. Oops. Remember I showed that tiny, thin, fine mohair with silk. I started and started the collar part, and I need to you see, it's too large, yeah, for the collar. It seemed fine. I could have left it and make it just a bit sloppy here, but I want it slightly smaller. I just marked that I need like 140 stitches, as I remember. I need to get back to it and restart it. Or have I already done it? My goodness. It doesn't look as large as it used to. Well, that's one of the plans. Get back to it and proceed. It will be just a plain mohair sweater, raglan shaped, straight sleeves. Might be a little bit narrower here next to the cuffs. Just a basic thin. It will be a little bit see-through, you see what I mean? But as I'm using needles which are, let me take a look, 3.25 millimeters. I don't remember American sizes, but I've told you the millimeter size. As the needles are rather narrow, rather, what am I saying? Come on, thin, rather thin. The stitches are not large and it's not exactly see-through. It's intriguing, let me say so. Still needs probably some kind of camisole underneath to make it decent looking, but I really want such a thing in my wardrobe. It won't be very long, and I love the color. I know that it becomes me, and I'm all for shades of blue. I love blue shades. So it's also on my list of plans. And as I've been, well, I haven't done any masterclasses, any tutorials on this channel for a while, and I need a pair of mittens. Not exactly mittens, fingerless gloves. Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it, because I've made gloves before, I've made mittens before, and I've got 2 skeins of this Infinity Design Magic yarn, which is 80% merino wool superwash and 20% nylon, which I bought for my husband to make him a pair of socks. The color, you cannot see, it's 4855 if you're interested. It's like aubergine, eggplant, yeah, color, but a little bit of brown mixed into it. It's not like so purpley, it's more, there's more brown in it. Beautiful color, but it's so soft. It's not itchy at all, even against my neck. Although I'm not the most sensitive person, yeah, here, but I can't wear itchy yarns. This one is not itchy at all, and for the socks I like them a little bit itchier than that. And I know if my husband had such socks, there would be holes in them pretty soon, and they will felt very easily as they're so soft. And I don't want to make him socks out of this yarn. I want to make fingerless gloves for myself. So it's going to be a tutorial on the channel. I've got an idea. I just need to choose the pattern. Definitely there will be 1x1 ribbon, probably twisted because I like the way of it more. Yeah, 1x1 would be better than 2x2, we'll see. As soon as I'm ready with the first mitten, I'll start recording, and it will be on the channel as soon as I'm over with them. I can't set any dates, I know. If I set any date, any deadline, I might not fulfill it, and I don't like it this way. It will be in autumn, definitely. Let it be by the end of October, obviously. Fingerless mittens, yeah, fingerless gloves. Probably they will be not divided for the fingers, just as this. I just don't see the point of dividing into fingers. I guess it's just warmer this way. If it's like a topless mitten, just looks better. I used to have such thing, but not handmade in the past. I need them because pretty soon it will be chilly, and I'm going to wear my green headband on my ears, and I need something to match with it. No, they will not match in color, but I mean in the purpose. So yeah, to keep me warm, but not. I don't need like very warm gloves and mittens anymore. Not yet, at least. Well, that's the second plan, the third one actually. And basically this is all I really wanted to say here. So the backpack will be in progress pretty soon. I need to proceed with the sweater and think of the tutorial out of this yarn. So check out the channel, make sure you don't miss it. Although I upload so not often that the chance that you miss it is not that big. All right. Well, that sounds a bit pathetic. I'm sorry for saying that now. So at least I'm happy with my backpacks. They're so cute. They're so cute and so practical. I love making stuff which is practical, which I really need to and wear and carry and whatever. So this is it. Thank you for watching this, I hope not very long and but not so very much informative, but video. Still, I hope you've made some progress with your work or had a lovely cup of tea or coffee. And see you in the next video. I hope it will be either a podcast on the progress on the sweater and the backpack, or the tutorial on the mittens, yeah, fingerless gloves. I'll probably start working on them first, yes, because I've been due with the video for quite a while. So thank you guys for watching it, and enjoy your crafting process. See you in the next video. Bye bye.